In this video, I'm going to discuss one of the oldest and loudest conspiracy theorists around, and his thoughts about the recent assassination attempt of President Trump. I began following Alex Jones shortly after he took to the internet, so I've watched his ups and downs over the years and just want to help people that know this colorful figure. Personally, I rarely watch him because I try to keep my videos free from conjecture if possible, but I think that he has played a critical role in this awakening, so let's take a quick look at Alex Jones and his InfoWars empire. Alex Jones, as usual, is passionately announcing his concerns for President Trump. He is comparing the assassination attempt on Trump to the assassination of John Fitzgerald Kennedy, which might not be so far off the mark. Jones believes that the dark forces won't stop trying to get rid of Trump because he has promised to cut funding to the Ukraine, which is 80% of their resources. Unlike John, who was beloved by the world, Donald Trump has put himself right in the line of fire for his country. Jones seems quite certain that they are now going to try to poison Trump, and they will also try an explosion or maybe a remote-controlled plane into Trump's home. What do you think? Alex is saying that the globalists will do anything to stop this Trump train, and I wholeheartedly agree with that, but there are other things that I may disagree with. Don't be a sheep and just regurgitate what anyone else is saying. It is healthy to agree with some things and not others, and that's what makes us different. My question to Alex would be, is he so fearful because he really believes that the bad guys still have that kind of power? I think they've been able to stir quite a few problems up, but they are all related to creating unrest and unfairness in the courts. The people are induced to create the problem. Alex and I are very different. I have to admit that he has an anger that repels me. That doesn't mean that he's bad. There are reasons for all kinds of approaches, and each has its part. I think that many of my viewers have moved beyond disbelief and anger and now are in the process of healing. Alex has opened many people's eyes. He was the first person to ever sneak into Bohemian Grove, and he filmed the ceremony. So he's put his time in and continues to awaken many people as he has done over the years. To elaborate just a bit, in my mind and heart, it doesn't serve anyone to create fear, no matter what the fear is about. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying to stick your head in the sand. Caution should be an essential trait throughout one's life. So, I believe in discussion of potential issues, just not when it sounds like a promo for War of the Worlds. I genuinely worry for Alex and his health, and I have for quite a few years. The stressful vibe he resonates would concern anyone who understands the physical effect of stress on the body. By the way, my library of videos contains so much more than political issues. I have videos on everything from weight loss meditation to suppressed, futuristic healing technologies. So take a look around. I've done my best to organize videos by topics, and don't forget to share them. It's so important. If you want to subscribe, I'm humbled by your validation of my work. Back to Alex and President Trump's safety. Many things have occurred that indicate a shift in power. Major corporations such as CNN and Twitter have been bought out by conservative people. Many terrible politicians have died or disappeared out of the picture, except for a couple tokens like Ocasio-Cortez. Most of the political loudmouths have been silenced. There has been talk that nearly all nukes have been secured or destroyed, and that any left can be destroyed on launch. The Three Gorges Dam is about to collapse. The destruction of the Georgia Guidestones, Epstein, Diddy, Angel Studios, Ukraine, and so on. It was all foretold beginning 7 years ago. If you know, you know. If you don't, then you are really freaking out about now. So I don't know if Alex's over-the-top drama is out of genuine fear or what. My thoughts are that he's greatly underestimating Donald Trump and the alliance supporting him. These aren't stupid or careless people as the media would have you believe. They are some of the most strategic minds in the world. They have been able to execute a plan to expose so much corruption in so many industries of power and wealth. Is Jones paranoid? Maybe, but with good reason. Alex Jones has been subjected to a lot of strong arm tactics over the years for speaking out against corruption. He's exposed a lot, but then he fell out of favor after they nearly destroyed him over his reporting on the Sandy Hook incident. In 2002, Jones was hit with 3 different lawsuits alleging defamation over his reporting of the Sandy Hook massacre. There was a Texas suit where Jones was ordered to pay $49.3 million in damages to the parents of a Sandy Hook victim. There was also a Connecticut defamation suit where he was ordered to pay nearly $1 billion to the families of 8 victims and an FBI agent. Also in Connecticut, Jones was ordered to pay an additional $473 million in punitive damages to the same group of plaintiffs who just got $1 billion. What do you think? Over $1.5 billion to 17 plaintiffs, and only 9 of them lost children in the incident. Jones didn't kill anybody, he just reported on the event. Before you pass judgment, consider how many lives were lost, and how many suffered due to false reporting from the media and outright lies and concealment from our politicians, Anthony Fauci, Deborah Burke, and many others. Was our pain worth nothing? Jones reported after the deaths. The media and our leaders made false statements that led to damages before, during, and after the injuries. In fact, their very reporting was a strong contributing factor to the losses. It's clear that Alex Jones was a political target. The power of the elite came down on him full force to the tune of $1.5 billion. Prior to the lawsuits, estimates of Alex Jones's personal net worth have varied from the range of $10 million to $20 million. InfoWars has reportedly generated significant revenue through the sale of dietary supplements, survival gear, and other merchandise, in addition to advertising and subscription services. Court documents related to the defamation lawsuits revealed that InfoWars' parent company, Free Speech Systems, generated approximately $165 million in revenue from 2015 to 2018, but he wasn't even close to being worth $1 billion. Jones was forced to claim bankruptcy in December 2022. The filing was a Chapter 11 bankruptcy, which allows for reorganization under the bankruptcy laws of the United States. His assets and income would be scrutinized by the court. This includes his business revenues from InfoWars and other related ventures. Any future income or assets could potentially be used to satisfy the judgments against him unless he is able to negotiate them down. In June 2024, a federal bankruptcy judge ruled that Jones's personal assets should be liquidated to help pay the nearly $1.5 billion judgment. However, the judge dismissed the bankruptcy case against Jones's parent company, Free Speech Systems, allowing InfoWars to continue operating. This decision was made so that the company's revenue stream could continue and they could drain him dry forever. My heart really goes out to the families of these children, but I don't understand how good people could destroy another person's life. Okay, $1 million apiece, maybe 2, but why screw him so hard and continue to screw him for the rest of his life? I thought only lawyers did that. Sorry, just an old lawyer joke. But really, why destroy him? That's like convicting someone of 34 felony counts for a consensual affair. I know you were asking when. I kinda think he's a good guy, but you never know what the powers will threaten to control someone. Consequently, there are very few people these days that I trust to be working on the side of good. Don't let the events that are going on control or hurt you. The end of this has been written. What you are seeing is 2 tired warriors who have been through hell. One will be victorious. What do you think? Is President Trump being owned by a deep state cabal? Or is this kicking their asses? Till next time, don't give in to the fear, remain resolute, and let's get past this point in history to a prosperous future.